Hi everyone, today you are going to learn the next story called In the Kingdom of Fools. It's written by A.K. Ramanujan. This story is revolving around a foolish king and his minister. A.K. Ramanujan was born in the year 1929 and died in the year 1993. He is a poet, scholar, folklorist, translator, and playwright. His works are found in English and Tamil languages. The story is revolving around the king and the minister. They were fools. They have actually made a distinctive decision to introduce for their citizens. They actually changed the night into day and day into night. According to that, people had to execute or perform their duties only after night, after dark. They had to take rest during the daytime. The order was passed. Those who disobeyed this order were punished to death. Everyone should awake at night. So, this curious and distinctive ruling system was introduced in their country. When it was implemented, a guru and disciple visits their country. It was a beautiful city. During a daylight they visit, they could not find anybody's presence in their country because of the rule, because of the new project. Cattle were also forced to take rest. Visitors were amazed to look at such feature. So when during night they could find everybody's works hard. Everybody started working, doing all transactions. They were working hard to earn their daily bread. So they were hungry so they decided to purchase things. There also they amazed to look at the kind of price they fix for every product. They were delighted, but the disciple's idea was not liked by the guru. He warned him for such a foolish thought. According to Guru, he considered that this is no place for us, let's go. You can't tell what they will do to you next. What they will do to you next. The Guru predicted that something will be done by the foolish people. Something will be done that will work against you. So he warned him not to stay over there. According to Guru, the place was a kingdom of fools, not good to stay long, but disciple denied that. He ate bananas, ghee, rice, wheat and became fat because everything was available at a cheaper rate. So the Guru left the place after the incident. During that time, a robbery at Kingdom of Fools took place. Robbery occurred. A thief broke into a rich merchant's house. Your Highness, when my brother was pursuing his ancient trade, a wall fell on him and killed him. This merchant is to blame. Actually, the burglar was complaining and lodging a complaint against the merchant because the burglar thought that he constructed a very weak wall. While making a hole in the wall, the burglar lost his life because house collapsed and fell on his head. He lost his life. The foolish king started the trial. He assured to bring justice. Justice will be done, don't worry. He said, don't worry. During the trial, the king was surprised to see a different form of explanation given by many people. The first charge was against the owner of the house. He says, I am not responsible for that because the wall was weak. It was constructed with weak components. He blames the bricklayer. When bricklayer was summoned, he gives the explanation that it was constructed by an old man, and the old man also giving a reason that when he was performing his duty, his attention was distracted by a dancing girl. She was going up and down in the village with anklets jingling. And to a reply to such charge, Dancing Hall replied that I was going up and down to the village just to get my order, that is goldsmith ornament, against the order of my gold. She actually had given the gold to the goldsmith for making an ornament. When Goldsmith was asked to give an explanation, he says that he was concentrating on a rich man's order so that he could not find time to complete the work taken by complete the work for the dancing girl's order. Finally, the king came to conclusion that it's a rich man's father. It is not easy to judge a complicated case. He considered the victims as a poor burglar. It is true your father is the true merchant, true murderer. It is true your father is the true murderer. Finally, to, to do justice, the king decides to construct a new stake. But it was too thin, so anyway, they had to execute the order. To find the suitable place to be executed, they saw a very fat sannyasi because he became fat by eating all the cheapest things. He was brought to the court, and before performing the duty, before the execution, he prays to the guru to do something good to him. In a wish, through vision, through using his power, the guru assured him to help. He also appeared, and he said something in secrecy to the disciple, his disciple. He raises one question: who is greater, guru or disciple? They were indulged in a verbal conflict. Finally, the reason was informed to the king. According to Guru, the stake is the kind of a god of justice. According to his belief, he says, whoever dies on first will be reborn as the king of this country. Whoever dies on first will be reborn as the king of this country. So after hearing such a curious story from the Guru, the king decides to change his decision. He postpones the order. It is not right for us to give over the kingdom to others in the next life. So he doesn't want to give the power to the third person. He wanted to keep the power, so that he decides to sacrifice his life along with his minister. The king and the minister disguise themselves. They release the guru and disciple, and they were taken to the stake. The order was promptly executed. The people were confused to look at the dead bodies of the king and the minister. So after seeing that, people want a minister and a king. So they actually were looking for the right people. Finally, according to them, the guru and the disciple were the right choice. They asked him. Guru could not accept their requests because he didn't consider that it is not good to rule such a foolish people, but finally accepts to rule them along with his disciple. So Guru became the king and the disciple became the minister. According to them, he made one condition. He would not follow the earlier rule, he would change the entire rule. So people accepted that rule and they started ruling the country. And from that time onwards, the night and day would be day. So they were able to bring normalcy in the country. The story teaches an important point, a valuable point in life. Our decisions are crucial. It will decide our future. It will also decide our destiny. Both good and bad factors will be impacted the decision that what we take. So it's up to our own decision. When we take wrong decision, the wrong ideas will be witnessed by us. When we take the right decision, we'll be able to enjoy our life. We'll be able to lead a peaceful life. This is the storyline. Thank you.